The Odyssey is the film shot across the world. This film was shot on Morocco, Iceland, and Greece, and many more countries. What I appreciate the most about this film is whatever they do it practically and real. When you see them on the boat, they were really on the boat, and when you see them on the oceans, they were really on the oceans, and when you see them on the mountains, they were really in the mountains, and everything is done here practically. And even the Cyclops, that was a man-made mechanical machine. If you've seen the old Jurassic Park movie, you know that the big giant T-Rex, that was animatronics, robotic mechanical T-Rex. So same type of technology is used to make this Cyclops. And the way Cyclops, in one scene, the way the Cyclops screams, that scream just like gets under my skin. I don't think watching it in home will have that same impact. And in a modern time where most of the movies were made with lots of CGI visual effect, at this time we are watching a film like this, The Odyssey, shot across the world, shot entirely on real locations with a real environment. This is very rare, and it's all made by humans. Lots of things here is done by humans, and you should support this human work. The whirlpool scene, that was also, I think, done practically, because actor Matt Damon was telling someone that they shot that with jet ski rolling in that ocean, and they hide it with CGI, the jet ski, I think, and they get the whirlpool. So it looks amazing, and I was waiting for the whirlpool shot that I saw in the first trailer, and that was not in the movie. So we see the whirlpool from the point of view of the boat, and we didn't see from the sky that was shown in the trailer. And yeah, there were lots of fantasy elements included in this film, which is as I said, there is a Cyclops and lots of more things. I am not getting into spoilers, but if you think that it's going to be lots of fantasy elements in this film, no. So it's not. It's not lots of fantasy. It's a Christopher Nolan movie, and this is very much grounded. You will see fantasy element in the first 2 hours of the film, or first 1 hour 30 minutes. Yes, I think the first 2 hours had some fantasy element in it, but last 1 hour is completely grounded and realistic. And with all this big giant budget movie, and that has war and Cyclops and giants fighting, lots of big things is happening in this movie. But after watching this movie, and when I was thinking about it, which one scene was my favorite from the entire movie, so I came across that, and I thought that my favorite scene from the entire movie was the scene with the sirens. And I'm not going into any deep with what happened in that scene, but whatever they did with the scene in the sirens, that includes the sirens, I thought was really good, because we see the scene from a different character's perspective, and I'm not getting into any detail, and I might make a spoiler video with this, but I thought that was a really good scene with the Ludwig Göransson music in the background, and Odysseus narrating the scene, and we see the scene, and it was, I think, one of the best scene of the movie. Last thing I want to say, that I did have some issue. I didn't like everything about this film. So first issue is that in particularly in one scene where Matt Damon was telling about the storm that breaks his ship, that storm took place at night in the ocean. And when that scene was happening, the sound design was so loud in that scene that it was just blasting the sound. And I wanted the sound design to make me teleport in that time, because I watched Interstellar movie last year when it got released in February 2025. I watched that film in normal theater. And the sound design in the storm scene when the Cooper was heading towards his home, the sound design was really good there, and I felt like I was sitting in the middle of the storm. So I was expecting that the same feeling will happen in this movie, but that didn't happen, and it was so loud that I didn't enjoy that sound at one point. And all the things were practically I really liked, but that issue was only 30 seconds, 30 seconds to 1 minute maybe in this entire like 3 hours of the film. So that's not like a very big negative. The fight scene that includes in this movie, in the like last hour of this film when they were fighting with sword, I don't think that the actions were really great. That the actions were really great. And just talking about the like hand-to-hand fight or like sword fighting, because Nolan I think made only 3 fight scenes that I thought was impressive. Was Inception hallway fight scene, and in Dark Knight Rises, Batman versus Bane, when they were fighting in the like tunnel. That was like really good fighting hand to hand. And Tenet reverse fight scene. So these 3 fight scenes I think were really great fight in his filmography. But I don't think Odyssey fight scene, especially the hand to hand or sword fight, whatever you call, wasn't like my favorite part of the movie. And it was just happening too fast, and like I couldn't see the whole thing from in the scene. This is the first film in history that is shot entirely on IMAX film cameras. If you are like thinking about in which theater you should watch this film, in IMAX theater or normal theater, so I have seen this film in IMAX theater, in digital IMAX 1:90, and I can tell that the whole movie was playing in the full screen, but I don't think it's necessary to watch this film in IMAX, digital IMAX, because I don't know about the real 70mm IMAX, because I haven't seen any film in that theater, because India doesn't have any like real IMAX 70mm theater. And maybe if I will watch in real 70mm, I can tell the difference. But I think if in digital IMAX versus normal, I think you can watch in any format, in any like theater. Even in normal theater you can watch this film, because the main thing, as I said, is like a very grounded thing that can connect with you, with the emotional core of the film that is happened in this film. And I have seen it in digital IMAX theater in the like best seat in that theater. And but yeah, the Cyclops screening was really amazing, and the sound design was really good there. I don't know what's gonna happen in a normal theater, how the sound will sound in normal theater. So no film has been made entirely on IMAX film camera, and this film is the first in the world that is shot entirely on IMAX camera. Before this, like the Dark Knight, they shot some scenes with IMAX camera, some action scenes, and Oppenheimer and Interstellar, in some Sinners that came out last year. So these films has used IMAX camera, but for like some scenes, not the entire film. But this film is like shot entirely on IMAX camera. That's it. That's my like short review of the Odyssey movie, and I might make a spoiler-filled review with for this movie. And so what do you think of this movie, and have you seen it or not? You can tell me in comments.